Hello everyone and welcome to my presentation. Before we start, let me give you an introduction. I am Arindam Das, an aspiring data analyst proficient in Excel, Power BI, SQL and Python. The project is part of the Code Basic Resume Project Challenge, an industry level simulation designed to test both technical and business storytelling skills. My role is in this project is to act as data analyst using SQL and Power BI to answer business questions and convert raw data into actionable insights for top level management. Now let's look at the business reality. In the world of consumer electronics, data is not just numbers, it is the pulse of the market. AtliQ hardware was expanding globally but flying blind strategically. Management didn't ask for just reports, they asked for intelligence. So I was handed 10 specific ad hoc requests that would determine the entire future direction of our sales strategy. The Code Basics Challenge is an industry level simulation. We are treating AtliQ hardware as a realistic global producer. The goal is simple: transform raw SQL data into strategic roadmap that AtliQ needs to dominate the market. This is our foundation. The core problem is straightforward. AtliQ management lack actionable quick insights. Despite having the raw data, they lack the visibility to make smart decisions in real time. So my mission was to bridge the gap between complex transactional data and clear executive strategy. My approach was structured and surgical. Understand the ad hoc needs, craft optimized SQL execution to find the truth, and use visualization to turn numbers into clear visuals and deliver a strategic presentation that drives action. AtliQ Hardware is a true global competitor, managing a massive product portfolio across multiple regions. Our aggressive growth is fantastic, but that is very complexity is precisely why we need strong analytics. We need an integrated strategic view to manage this vast enterprise effectively. Our analysis is anchored in three critical strategic pillars: sales performance, financial health, and product analytics. We are using the data from fiscal years 2019 to through 2021 to provide this 360-degree view and ensure we are making proactive data-driven decisions. For the technically minded, this is powered by a robust. To correctly interpret the data, we must understand the structure from the broad division level down to the specific product segment. This hierarchy is essential because it allows us to pinpoint whether a problem is global or isolated to a single product line. For the technically minded, this is powered by a fully robust normalized database, linking transactional fact tables with contextual dimension tables. This architecture allows us to run rapid complex queries to answer those ad hoc requests instantly. Now we have set the stage. We already know the problem, we know the requirements, and we have the data foundation. Let's dive directly into the 10 ad hoc requests and deliver the strategic intelligence management needs. Now we begin with market penetration. Request 1. Where is our key distribution anchor, AtliQ exclusive, that successfully operating in the highly competitive APAC region? The data confirms a widespread strategic regional footprint across India, Indonesia, Japan, and Korea. Our analysis shows this customer operates in 4 of our 6 key markets in the APAC region. This tells us also that AtliQ exclusive is a mature vehicle that ready to scale. If we launch a new high-end product in 2022, this is the proven network to use immediately. Are we stagnating or are we aggressively expanding our portfolio? So we needed the percentage of unique product increase in 2021 versus 2020. The answer is phenomenal. 36% increase over year. We added 30 We added 31 new unique products, growing from 85 to 116 in just 1 year. This expansion shows that AtliQ was actively investing in this future. But here is a critical question. Is this massive growth leading to proportional profit? We need to know where is the innovation is concentrated. To understand this growth, request 3 asks for a report with the unique product counts for each segment sorted by the descending order. The analysis confirmed that notebooks, accessories, peripherals, and desktops are our most dense categories. Notebooks leads with the 129 unique products, followed closely by accessories. This structural makeup aligns perfectly with global consumer trends towards mobility and portable computing. Now the follow-up, which segment drove the massive jump or growth? We analyzed the absolute difference in unique product counts between 2021 and 2020 by segment. The data points to one clear winner: accessories. This segment had an absolute increase of 34 products, leading the next closest segment by more than 6 units. Strategic insight also showcases that this is a highly intelligent play. Accessories have simpler manufacturing and higher profit margins. By expanding here, AtliQ is increasing the basket size of every customer. We now pivot to cost management. Which products bookend our cost structure the most and least expensive to produce? The result shows complex personal computers on the high end and simple peripherals on the low end. We, we cannot treat these items the same way. For high cost items, we need just in time inventory. For low cost items, we can use bulk stocking to prevent stockouts. Now, customer profitability. Who are we giving the biggest breaks to? We identified the top 5 customers in the crucial Indian market who received the highest average pre-invoice discount in 2021. The data highlights major players like Flipkart, Webex, Chroma leading the discount list. Flipkart received an average pre-invoice discount of 31% in financial year 2021, making them the highest in the Indian market. This is a volume-driven strategy. We are essentially buying market share. This is acceptable only if the volume they move justifies the cost. This requires an immediate cross-check with the gross revenue. We now look at the sales rhythm. What is the monthly gross sales trend for the customer AtliQ exclusive? The data clearly reveals our business rhythm: consistent troughs followed by massive spikes towards the end of the calendar year. Notice the COVID-19 effect in 2020. A sharp initial dip as lockdowns hit, but a rapid acceleration later as the work from home trend drove demand. This seasonality is non-negotiable. If we run out of stock during these peak periods, we are leaving millions on the table. To confirm this seasonality, we looked at request date. In which quarter of 2020 did we get the maximum total sold quantity? The winner is clear. Quarter 1, September to November, our holiday season, sold a overwhelming majority of units, where quarter 1 generated approx 7.1 million units sold, which was more than 60% higher than the next closest quarter. This confirms our supply chain must be agile. We must shift to an anticipatory inventory model, stockpiling in quarter 4 to ensure 100% fulfillment during the quarter 1 explosion. Who is actually moving all these units? Which channel helped to bring more gross sales in the fiscal year 2021? And what was its percentage contribution? The dominance is undeniable. Retailers drive 73% of our total gross sales. The retail channel accounted for over 72% of all gross sales in financial year 2021, dwarfing the contribution of e-commerce. The brick and mortar retailer is the essential engine of this company. Our marketing support, incentives, and supply priority must be focused on strengthening the retail channel. This list represents of our stable high volume drivers. By get the top 3 products in each division that have a higher total sold quantity in financial year 2021. We must ensure 100% availability of this specific SKUs. We can experiment elsewhere, but these core products must never under any circumstance go out of stock. So we have covered 4 key areas: a massive 36% expansion drive our smart accessory focus, cost pressures from high volume discount. Most critically, we proved that our business is highly seasonal and overwhelmingly dependent on the retail channel, which drives 73% of our revenue. Based on this data, my 3 immediate high impact recommendations are: optimize for quarter 1 dominance by aligning manufacturing cycles to peak in August or September, and no excuses for quarter 1 stockouts. Second one is protect the retail channel, empower our 73% revenue driver with better support and supply priority. And the last one is audit the 36% expansion, eliminate low performing SQS to reduce complexity and focus resources on proven winners. This project was not just about writing SQL queries, it was about using data to find the strategic heartbeat of the business. So, if we execute these data driven strategies, 2022 won't just be a good year for AtliQ, it will be legendary. Thank you for your time. I am Arindam Das and I welcome any questions regarding this presentation.